Welcome back to the first Descendants. Now, the preload has just started last night, and with that came a lot of brand new information that we're going to be going over in this video. So there's a lot to cover, and yes, there's a lot to get excited about because the game is just a few hours away from being released. Let's go ahead and talk about the pre-download. Now, it is available on Steam and all consoles, and it's around 35 gigs to download the full game. And yes, it is free to play, so go ahead and download it and just play the game, even if you are just wanting to try it out. Yep, go ahead and get started on that. Now, PlayStation is free in most regions, but in certain regions, like Germany for example, it costs around 40 cents to actually buy the game, which isn't really a lot, but some regions do have to have a certain cost to a video game if it goes above an age rating. So if you live in Germany or some regions, yeah, you may have to buy the game just for a couple cents. Now on Reddit, there is a brand new screenshot showing the free PlayStation Plus Play Pack. Now this does come with a few different items here, nothing really too crazy, it's only cosmetics, but we'll go over them anyway. The pack contains one weapon skin called Resolve, 3 paints called Matte Jelly Blue, Metal Matte Peach Fuzzy, and Glossy Dolphin Grey, one spray called the Trio, and one backpack accessory called Pink Storage Ship. So yeah, that's pretty cool for all you PlayStation players. You get a free cosmetic pack, which is, it's pretty cool. Now, over at Twitch, we're not all left in the dark for us PlayStation PC players. We do have Twitch drops that will be coming out that you can go ahead and get for free. Now, Twitch drops will start on the 2nd of July. For 15 minutes, you will get the pizza chest attachments. Watching 30 minutes, you'll get 15,000 gold and 1,500 copier shards. Watching for an hour will give you the gloomy emote. Watching for 90 minutes will give you the Twitch color paints, and also watching for 120 minutes will give you the X-ray back attachments. All seem pretty cool. I will be watching for that 30 minutes just so I can have that free 15,000 gold and 1,500 copier shards. Let's move over to some characters. Now, in the pre-download, there have obviously been some data mined items and new information has come out, which we've seen in pretty much every other release in Steam. Now, there is a brand new character called Luna. Now, the screenshot right here says, now this is important to note that these are not playable on release, just some files present. Now, Luna obviously isn't going to be on release date, but she is a character in the game that may come out in the near future. Now, the narrative description for Luna reads, it is unknown whether her arch abilities were awoken by her passion for music or whether her passion for music was ignited by her arch abilities, but what is certain is she is unparalleled when it comes to music and dancing. She apparently has some other skins that you could go ahead and use, like a maid skin and an academy skin, which was seen already in the game in the playtest, which is pretty cool. We also have another character here called Haley. Now, there is no descriptions or images for this character, but it does say that she is sniper themed and mentions of sniper shot, laser charging, and laser shot. It's also a cold theme of mentions of ultra cold, cold anger, a storm snare, and a decrease in MP. Now, yeah, she's probably going to be like a cold sniper rifle character, which honestly sounds pretty cool. Now, we do have mentions of an ultimate called the Ultimate Volby, which basically says still simply just mentioned in the files, no images, no narrative description, but we all know that it's just an ultimate move called the Ultimate Volby. We also have a brand new Descendants, no information about him, but we do know his name is Scar, and the character appears in the holographic profile with the other unknown Descendant characters. So yeah, it's going to be another character on top of the 14 we already have. There's also another screenshot here that shows unused / not yet implemented weapons. We have 3 new hand cannons, the compulsory command, the last fruit, the strange hope. We also have a battle rifle called the first law, a bow called the miracle, and another one called fatality. Now we also have a dual sword, more or less a twin blade, and that's called the twin dawn. Another sword called Albion sword, and then a blunt weapon, a axe / called Little Giant, and then a throwing spear of some sort, a throwable weapon called Marty's Light. Now, we don't know 100% if these weapons are actually going to be used in the game, or they're just placeholders, or just, you know, pretty much unused weapons, but we'll see how that goes later on. You know, they are in the files anyway, so here's to hope. Now, I do want to give a spoiler warning if you do not want to watch this part. We're going to be talking about some of the bosses and I will be showing a few screenshots, so just skip to this timestamp if you want to skip the boss part, okay? So coming with the data mined in the pre-download, we have a bunch of screenshots of some of the bosses we're going to be getting in the full release. Now, here is a bunch of them. 4 are missing, which is okay as we get to see a lot of them right here. Now, one of them does seem a little familiar actually 2 of them do seem a little familiar from the betas that we've played, at least the ones that I've played, but the rest of them I have never seen before. At least I have never seen them in any trailers or anything like that. So yeah, overall they do look pretty cool. Some of them do seem like they are a little bit of a reskin, but that's okay as long as it's fun to play and experience. That's all that matters. We also do have the roadmap that has just been released due to the embargo being lifted. Now, a French creator called Altis has revealed the brand new roadmap. And yes, this roadmap is 100% confirmed by the developers themselves. So it says the global launch. This is what's going to happen on the day 1. Starting July 2nd, early August update, the new Descendants Luna will be dropping. The new Colossus Gluttony will be dropping as well. Now, the Gluttony boss, we do actually have an image for him, and this is what it looks like. It's actually pretty cool, as the new Ultimate Volby will be coming out, the new Ultimate Weapon, and also a new skin. Coming into Season 1, this will be around late August time. Update 1, Update 2, and Update 3 will be dropping with Season 1 episode called Invasion. The season progression, field completions will also be released, and new Descendants and a Descendant story will also be coming out, with a new Colossus/dungeon will be dropping, new weapons, new skins, and a new Ultimate Descendants. Season 2 will be coming out in early December, which is actually not that bad. There will be having Season 2 called Ancestor, a new Mega Dungeon, a Utility Companion, season progression, a new Descendants and Descendant story, a new Colossus dungeon, and it doesn't really say what there, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a new weapon, new skins, and also a new ultimate. And that is pretty much all that we have for this. Now, one more thing, as the embargo does lift on June 26th, now we're going to have a bunch of reviews dropping, as we do like every other game. Now, IGN does have a review waiting to be uploaded, but let me tell you, IGN is probably by far the worst place to look for reviews, okay? They literally play the game without knowing what the game is, no idea what the game even entails or how to play the game. They just play it and give the review like that. In one of the playtests they actually recently had that they've uploaded, which is like a 19-minute video, has almost 2,000 dislikes because they were complaining that the game made no sense and they didn't know how to use the character. They were using Bunny and using weapons. Bunny isn't even supposed to be using weapons, but for some reason they were just playing the game completely wrong, and then they had a review dropping. Yeah, so that's not going to be good, so make sure you do keep an eye out on exactly what review you're going to be watching. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm going to have a bunch more coming out in the near future, especially with the game dropping in just a few hours. I'll see you all very soon.